Welcome back to Citadel Station. Welcome to my dark mission.
Welcome back, adventurers, to Let's Play System Shock. Need to be very careful when going down these corridors because, if memory serves, I believe there are some that didn't already prove my point. That sound means that there are some cyborgs floating around. Need to be very careful and watch our corners. Button over there. I believe that's an energy station over there. And there's a cyborg. Down he goes. That took 5 needle shots. Button gives us light, and I believe there's a drone down there. Yes, there is. I wasted an extra shot there. Here we go. Have full energy at the moment. Should really check the bodies of these drones because they actually have good ammunition. They have ML Teflon coated rounds. Unfortunately, we don't have the weapon for to deal with that. Nothing behind us. Gonna make a quick save here because I'm a bit paranoid. Just in case, because it is very easy to get yourself killed in Citadel Station. And I think we just fell down that hole, the hidden door, and just equip my trusty pipe. Just in case anything else is down here. Some tranquilizer darts for the dart gun. Nothing on you. And an illudium cadmium battery. That's actually much better than the regular battery packs. It gives you more energy. There's a nitro pack and a reflex reaction aid. Still got a long way to go before we can actually meet up with at Nathan Darcy's office so that we can find out how to disable the mining laser. There's another of SHODAN's cameras. Lower that security rating. We can't get through this door, but as you can see there is one of SHODAN's cybernetic minions over there. Fortunately, he doesn't seem to notice us. Leaning around corners is very important. Oh, and no damage. No damage to that. That was a hopper. We're gonna need something else to deal with that. Something far more effective than the dart gun. That's Delta. Anything over this way? That's where I killed the drone earlier. No, here is Gamma. And I still hear a drone. That's Beta. And that's where the hopper was. We don't want to get killed by that. There was also a security camera back there, but we don't want to. That button closes the vaulted door over there. There's another one of the cyborg drones. Dart guns can take them down relatively easy. And we need to be careful in this area because biological contamination, which is not nearly as dangerous as radiation. Radiation is a lot worse, but want to be quick because we're still losing health from these barrels of toxic waste. And there was a data log in there, and there's also a... no, there's nothing new. And I'm still getting hit with biocontamination. There don't appear to be any enemies, so I believe I'll listen to both of the level 1 logs that I just picked up.
Now we've got to get to the bridge and stop SHODAN. Some of us want to go to the flight deck and escape instead. Hopefully, but there's still some weapons in the armory we can use against the mutants. Todd Blankenship was able to get the combination in 705 from a security officer. We're going to try for it tomorrow.
I believe we already have that armory code from our journey through cyberspace.
The resistance inspection led by Keith Swanson left a week ago. We found the mutants fighting over the remains this morning. We're caught between the mutants and the cyborgs, so I'm worried whether we can carry out Darcy's plan. We're going to send Alan and Carl through the cyborg territory to reach the elevator.
Unfortunately, it seems that the human resistance against SHODAN isn't faring too well. And deal with you, and use a midi patch to heal myself. There's 8 of them. Unfortunately, we only have 8 needles left. There's a storage room over there, and also a camera that just reduced the level of security by a small percentage. Now head up this ladder. Yeah, climbing in System Shock is a little bit clunky because you actually have to walk into the ladder and hold the jump button, which is the spacebar, at the same time. There's a biological systems monitor, which lets us, I believe it lets us monitor our health and fatigue. We're doing alright now. And unlike System Shock 2 and other games, we don't take fall damage from jumping off high places. There's a storage room over here. A mutant lurking in the corner. And you have a midi patch to replace the one that I just had, and that's a broken clock that's constantly blinking 12 o'clock. Nothing in that crate. Some more ammo for the dart gun in this crate. And nothing else. Also, there's someone impaled up on that box, which is rather disturbing. Now, let me just quickly reload. And watch my flanks, and there's another mutant. Something I should mention about System Shock is that when you kill a certain amount of enemies, the areas actually repopulate. It's actually the way the game was programmed. And nothing on that corpse, and another data log. Nothing sneaking around behind me. I'll stand by a corner. Make sure that nothing can flank me. And see what this latest log has to say.
Carl has come back from recon without Alan. He says that they took Alan into a room marked cyborg conversion, and now he's a cyborg assassin. Carl marked the room with the word "here" before he ran. One of the technicians says we can just flip a switch and make the converter a surgery unit again. With only 12 of us left, though, it may be an academic point. Maybe someone else should have been leader.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about the glitchy audio, but we did learn something useful. Apparently there are various surgery restoration units scattered throughout Citadel Station, which SHODAN has reprogrammed to, and using them to convert humans into cybernetic minions. The upside for us is that we can actually switch them back to their original function, which kind of acts as a checkpoint in many respects. We're back in this area. Don't want to waste the dart gun on the cameras, so try and open as quickly as possible. The problem with hitting is you have to be very precise where you're actually hitting. And strangely enough, I'm actually able to hit that camera up there without actually having to jump for it. Yeah, you have to be... melee is really awkward. That door leads back that way. And we're actually at the armory. That's unfortunately blocked by SHODAN level security, so we need to lower the level security on this, on the medical deck much more considerably. And that door is malfunctioning. Go through there. So yeah, even though we have the code, we still have to lower the level of security in order to access the armory, because SHODAN. Everything on Citadel Station is because of SHODAN. See if these bodies have anything that might help us. Assuming that this is most of the remnants of the unfortunate resistance here aboard Citadel Station, fighting for their lives against SHODAN. Still need to get to Darcy's office, and then we need to actually get to the elevator that takes us to the next level. And no new access is gained from that access card, because that's also a Group 1 access card. And another data log. Hopefully this one gives some useful information. No, that's
SHODAN
not the one I
security is
wanted.
closing.
We're finished. Keith and the others went down the access corridor an hour ago to fight the mutants. None of them have come back. Soon the mutants will come for the rest of us.
Well, that's rather unpleasant, but nothing we actually didn't already know. I'm gonna save again just before I head through that blast door. There's a mutant over there, and another one lurking over there. Both of them are down with relative ease, and there's a third mutant over there. Hopefully there aren't any cyborgs. He's still managing to get a few hits on there. This one has a berserk patch. And another email from someone named Kirby.
Got the supplies from the West Wing. Hanson and Rain killed by mutants nesting the access corridor. We can't just hide here. They're killing us one by one. In an hour, about 20 of us are gonna rush to them. We'll square break through the access corridor and then go to the bridge. If we fail, God save our souls.
And yet more survivors that unfortunately didn't seem to make it. Now what's inside this door? Doesn't appear to be anything of relative use. So we should head back through this door. Any more mutants? Yes, there are. More mutants. Come on. Medipatch. Oh, and that's a cyborg. Reload. That could have gone a little bit better. Reload my gun. Save my ammo, because I don't want to waste ammo on the mutants. Charge up and get this one. And the other one's coming on behind me. There's another medipatch there. Check this corpse over here, but there was something over here that we need. And that's this thing. The spark beam. I was looking for one of those. From what I can remember from the manual, spark beams are the security weapons for personnel on Citadel Station. And it's an energy weapon which will make handling the cyborgs and the mutants a little bit easier. Of course, since it's an energy weapon, it will use energy, and we'll have to replenish it either by energy packs or energy stations or battery packs. But we now have we also have a more efficient weapon against the hopper. There's another track dart for the dart gun. I don't tend to use track darts for the dart gun. And anyway, it's a moot point because later on, hopefully, I can get even more effective weapons against SHODAN's minions, I should say. So I'm going to make a final save here, and when we return, adventurers, we shall continue exploring the corridors ahead. Until next we meet.